In order to enhance the capacity and skills of English and vocational skills for students with difficulties in Vietnam, the Environmental Education and Volunteers for Community Development Organization has established a program, Practical English and Vocational Skill Training. This program meets the learning needs of many poor students in Vietnam. Through this program, young people in Vietnam not only reflect their passion for learning, but also have foreign friends, the international experts, to understand more about the lives and the people and the country of Vietnam. Hello, you're watching Sang Vietnam on VTC10 Net Việt. I'm here. So the guest of our program today is an African lady. She has been in Vietnam for more than 1 week and she is very active in supporting the students with difficult situation in Vietnam. So now let's have a seat and talk with this woman from South Africa. So first of all, thank you very much, Megan, for joining our program today. So we know that you have stayed in Vietnam for more than 1 week. So can you tell us initially, why did you decide to come to Vietnam?
I think it's definitely one of the places you have to see if you're traveling in Southeast Asia. I think I've heard so many good things about the country, about the culture, from many friends who've traveled here, from many travel shows, so I really wanted to visit.
So this is a non-profit organization and you are now here teaching the students, the Vietnamese students with difficult situation in Vietnam for free. So how are you motivated to join this program?
I think my motivation to join is because I really believe in making a contribution to the countries that I visit, to be able to have an exchange of cultures, and also to be able to share some of my skills with local people, as well as learn from them and learn from their culture. I don't think that making money is an important motivation all the time. Of course, realistically you have to make money, but this is a good way to make a contribution, I think.
So over the past more than 1 week working with the students with difficult situation in Vietnam, what do you see from them?
To be honest, the students that I've met are all incredibly bright and vibrant young individuals who I can see they really value education. They put a lot of time and work into it, and I think they really value the opportunity that they've been given, which is really impressive to me. I joke with the students and I say back home, or often in my culture back home, students are really lazy and they don't want to work hard, but I think the students here, they realize what an amazing opportunity they have because they come from a disadvantaged background and they have this opportunity to learn. I think I can see that they're very grateful. So it's very impressive, yeah.
So the students in this class are from different levels and from different skills. So in order to help them improve their skills, how are the lessons designed?
Well, I think there's different approaches, and even with teaching, there's different ways to group people according to their different levels. I think what we try to do is group students together that have different levels and abilities, and they can learn from each other. I think this is quite a good technique teachers use around the world. So instead of separating those with strong abilities and those with weak abilities into different groups, you try to mix and match the groups so that the stronger ones can help the weaker ones and they can learn from each other. So I think that's a technique that we use quite often.
So I know that one special feature in this program is that you improve the language skills of the students and also improve the soft skills for the students. So in order to achieve this goal, how did you do?
I think within the lesson planning and within the structure of the lesson, we try to give the students opportunities to practice certain soft skills. So, for example, presenting in front of an audience is a good soft skill to have. So in that way they will be practicing the language, working in groups, discussing different ideas, and then they will also be given the opportunity to present their ideas. So in that way it's incorporating practicing the language and then practicing different soft skills. So presenting is one, debating last night, for example, the whole lesson revolved around doing a debate. And so I think we try to incorporate everything into the lessons and into the topics so that they can practice these skills as they learn the language.
The curriculum for the students with difficulties in Vietnam is divided into several sessions. Morning class helps students improve vocabulary, grammar, and reading comprehension skills. Evening class deals with critical thinking and public speaking, with the goal of helping those young students develop English skills and soft skills. All the foreign experts are trying to put their efforts to help them in the best way. In order to deliver an effective lesson, the experts often sit together and discuss the structure of the lesson.
We started off by choosing a topic that's valuable for them, hopefully is inspiring or brings them to think about important things. So this one, for example, is on role models. And then we're trying to, right now, create a class that is going to allow them to interact, give them a chance to work in small groups, speaking directly with the English speakers.
With the theme The Role Model, the students are divided into groups. Each group is accompanied by one foreign expert. These students will discuss, think and voice their opinion and ideas. Besides, the teacher will pose many questions for them. The students can also ask the questions to the teachers. Then they developed soft skills and as well as English language skills.
Ngoài học tiếng Anh ra thì mình có kỹ năng là đứng trước mọi người, kỹ năng thuyết trình, kỹ năng làm chủ được cái cảm xúc của mình, làm chủ bản thân mình trước sân khấu. Bởi vì đối với sinh viên là nhiều khi sinh viên không có cái môi trường tốt để rèn luyện cái sự tự tin bản thân trước mọi người, và đặc biệt là sự tự tin trước những người nước ngoài như này. Đôi khi là chúng ta thiếu cái đó và chúng ta luôn cảm thấy mình run, lo sợ, lo lắng.
Through these English classes, the students not only develop English skills, soft skills, but develop vocational skills also and apply it in real life. The students will take experts to the famous tourist destinations to introduce the culture and the cuisine of Vietnam. In addition, many field trips to other provinces to implement the projects are also held. The working area is spread all over, from urban to rural areas, from plains to the mountains.
Right now we're developing a project around giving tours to people who come visit Hanoi, and the idea of the project is to raise money to expand the program and give more students opportunities. So right now we're in the very early stages of the project, trying to brainstorm and strategize the best way to make it actually happen and take it from just an idea to actually giving tours and how can we make money and how can we advertise and really take it from the ground level and make it something really big.
Through the process of working and meeting with foreign experts, students learn how to draw practical and working knowledge to implement in practical projects. So I know that a lot of interesting activities related to this class has been held, and you have already enjoyed them already. So through those activities, what do you enjoy the most, or what do you like most from the program that you joined?
I think for me the most interesting thing is or what I enjoy the most is the smaller group interactions with the students, because you can really see them growing in confidence. You can learn a little bit about them. You can get insight into their daily lives. And I think that's very rewarding to see someone who at first is very shy and scared to speak, and then they get a little bit of confidence because they can practice more and more, and seeing that development, I really enjoy that. I think that's very rewarding. And also seeing the students having so much fun while they're learning. I think that's really important. Yeah.
So I know that many students in this class also took you to different places to enjoy the cultural values and also the food here in Vietnam. So did you enjoy that also?
Yes, I think that's very interesting. I think it's the best way to get to learn about a culture and learn about a country, is to see it through the eyes of local people. Because it's very easy to go visit a country and stay in a hotel or stay in a backpackers and just walk around, but really you're not seeing the hidden places, you're not seeing the true culture. And so I think to experience these cultural activities with local people and people who you enjoy spending time with, I think it's really the best way to get to understand a culture. And the food is amazing. I think since I arrived in Vietnam, I've maybe put on like 2 kilograms just from eating all the delicious food. So that's great. Yes.
So it seems that everything is interesting for you. So do you have any plan to stay in Vietnam longer and to enjoy more and to support more?
Yes. I think that I would definitely like to stay longer. I can't give exact times, of course, yet. I'll have to see how things develop and how things play out. But I think the time here is very rewarding and it's very valuable, and I feel like I can make a contribution, I can make a difference, and I would love to see the growth of this organization. I would love to see it expand even more. And I would love to see it reach more and more underprivileged families, underprivileged youth, because I think what they're doing here is really amazing, and I think that it's going to change a lot of lives. Yeah.
And once again, thank you very much, Megan, for joining our program today. And we hope that you enjoy your time in Vietnam, and we hope that you stay in Vietnam longer to enjoy more and to support more.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And with that, we have to wrap up our program for today. For comment and feedback, don't hesitate to write to us at soangvietnam@vtc.vn. And once again, Văn Hiệp, goodbye for now.